having us. Ben Deathridge, time to take over.
Thanks a lot, Andrew, as we are going to get our Froggy 44 tribute to Mel Walker entries lined up on the front straightaway wall, old school style. We'll get them out here in a couple of moments. Just a friendly reminder, next weekend is going to be Kids Night. Kids 12 and under getting the races for free. We're going to be having some bicycle giveaways, so a great time to show up. Always a good crowd for that night. 360 Sprints, IMC Modifies, Royally Core, IMC Northern Sport Mod, Street Stocks, and IMC Sport Compacts will all be on the card. We hope you can join us. Tickets are on sale now online at cottagegrovespeedway.com. This one is scheduled to have, looks like 23. I believe we got it bumped up to 24 cars. They will race for 44 laps, and they are running this race in honor of Melvin Walker. Melvin Walker, longtime racer here. First time I remember seeing him run was in the demo derbies that we used to have on Independence Day, and then got into racing in the street stocks when that class was introduced and was a regular. And then when the Hornet division was started right around 2011, 2012, he was one of the big supporters of that and brought a whole fleet of cars. It was a whole family affair. Unfortunately, lost Melvin a couple years ago. But this race has been ran typically as the Hornet big race, but the Hornets morphing into the IMCA Sport Compacts. They are part of the Speedway Motors IMCA weekly racing program, nationally sanctioned. These drivers racing for points here locally at Cottage Grove Speedway, racing for a state title courtesy of KMJ Performance, and also racing for national points with Mach 1, the Mach 1 IMCA Sport Compacts. And we're going to be introducing the field from back to front. All right, going to be starting things off. The driver out of Thurston, the team based out of Dexter, owned by the Cannon family, the Rose Logging, number 13J, late arrival, Ricky Ashley. He'll start scratch in 24th place. Starting in 23rd, the 55M out of Oakland and his Madison M3 Ranch entry, Bruce Miller. We go to car number 74. It looks like, according to the starting lineup, he'll start 19th, racing for car owner Randy Cool, the driver out of Jasper. The team based out of Springfield, sponsored by Richmond Development, that is Andrew Langan. Scheduled to start 9th row inside, 17th place, the 439, sponsored by Edge Motorsports from Dexter, Michael Cockerline. In car number 46, he hails out of Springfield. He will start 22nd in tonight's feature, James Bedford. Car number 2 starting outside, row number 10 in 20th place, TL Morgan Motors sponsored entry, Rex Eckley Jr. out of Dexter. We've got car number 18 here. She will start in 18th place from right here in Cottage Grove, Melissa Abston. In the other Randy Cool owned entry, the team out of Springfield, driver from Cresswell, sponsored by Big Dog Recycling, that is Ray Bloom. Ray Bloom starts 16th. In the 19K, she will start in 15th place, also sponsored by Rose Logging from Dexter, Kimmy Cannon. From right here in Cottage Grove, lining up 7th row outside, the TL Morgan Motors, number 89, Jim Simmons, starting in 14th. Lining up 6th row outside in the 12th starting spot, the Edge Motorsports 78W from Eugene Joel Hazen. This gentleman starts 13th on the grid. From right here in Cottage Grove, car number 18K, Carrie Cooper. This young lady out of Jasper in the Executive Auto Detail number 19 will grid up in position number 11, 6th row inside. That is Madeline Ashley. From Springfield, the Tristle floor covering number 5T, 5th row outside, 10th starting position for Theron Tristle. The Roseburg Honda number 75 from Roseburg. He will start on the inside of Tristle in 9th place. That's Rich Dickinson. Starting 6th in car number 11 from Veneta, that is Joe Miracle. The Rose Logging number 1K, starting in 7th, your defending KMJ Performance Oregon State as well as track champion from Dexter, that's Barry Cannon. Lining up 3rd row outside, the Roseburg Honda number 37 from Sutherland. 3 main event wins already in 2021 here. Bernie Bryant. He got the job done last week. He's been very fast tonight. We'll see if he can get the job done tonight. Starting 5th in car number 22, he enters the weekend as the KMJ Performance Oregon State and local points leader. The Martin Family Racing number 22 from Dexter, that is Brad Martin. We go to the other Brad out of Eugene in the Edge Motorsports number 65. 2nd row outside, Brad Moffitt. The Team GFC car number 9 lining up 3rd in the starting lineup from Eugene, Jack Vicari. To your front row starting positions, this young lady from right here in Cottage Grove in her West End Performance Power Trip Motorsports number 24. Special thanks to her lovely husband, Curtis. It's Tiffany Towns. In your inside pole sitter, TL Morgan Motors, Martin Family Racing, Northwest Arsenal, the sponsorship for Springfield's number K30, Casey Scott. Race fans, that is your starting lineup for your Froggy 44 tribute to Melvin Walker. Getting the signal as they go past the flag stand. It is time for everybody to get up on your feet and make some noise for your feature of the evening. The first running under the Speedway Motors IMCA weekly racing program for the IMC Sport Compacts, but a long tradition here at Cottage Grove Speedway. The Froggy 44 tribute to Mel Walker. This is your main event of the evening. Let them hear ya. 44 laps is what we're scheduled for. We've got 23 cars reporting for action, set to go green next time by. This class, it's half the cylinders, but twice the fun, as they say. One of the fastest growing divisions, the Mach 1 IMC Sport Compacts, a part of the Speedway Motors IMCA weekly racing program. Cottage Grove Speedway, it is time to batten down the hatches. Somebody quickly lock the doors. Casey Scott, Tiffany Towns, things are going to get a little bit more wilder than normal here at Cottage Grove Speedway. Pitter patter, let's get out of here. The 24 of Tiffany Towns will blaze the trail going into turn number 1, nearly 3 wide for second. As Brad Moffitt in the middle, it's Bernie Bryan up top, Casey Scott down to the inside. This is still the opening lap of 44. This is a long race. Patience is quite key here, although you want to get to the front as fast as possible. The 24 Tiffany Towns will lead lap 1, but Bernie Bryant in car number 37 makes the sweeping pass around the outside. It looks like for the first 2 laps, we're going to have 2 different race leaders as Bernie Bryant will come down the front straightaway, and he is the drum major leading the parade down the front chute. Brad Moffitt is second. Tiffany Towns is third. Fourth, Jack Vicari. Fifth, Casey Scott. Then it's Brad Martin, followed by Rich Dickerson. The 11 of Joe Miracle. Theron Trissel and Joel Hazen, your top 10. 3 laps down, 41 laps to go. Lap traffic already starting to come in the mix. 19K of Kimmy Cannon, the 18 of Melissa Abston, the last 2 cars on the lead lap. Then you've got Bruce Miller and James Bedford in the 55M and the 46 respectively in front of those 2 cars. Bernie Bryant will be the first one to cut through the tail in the field as Bedford in car number 46 smoking up quite a bit. He's able to keep it on the racetrack as Madeline Ashley will come to a halt in turns 1 and 2, and we go yellow for the first time in this race. Oh, trouble for the 75 of Rich Dickinson as he spins under yellow. Didn't see if he had some assistance or not. 4 down, 40 to go. The original stoppage was for the 19 of Madeline Ashley. Not sure what happened there. She was running 11th on the last completed lap. "17 races, 9 different winners since last year with the IMC Sport Compacts being officially sanctioned. Bernie Bryant, he has the most with 5. 3 of those wins have came this season. Ricky Ashley, who started dead last in the 13J, he is second on the win list with 4. Michael Kennerly, unfortunately, caught up in an early race incident in the heat races. 2 wins this year. He has 3 total. Cole Trissel, Barry Cannon, Brad Moffitt, Ryan Dickinson, and Brad Martin all have 1 each. There have been 61 different drivers going into tonight that have participated in at least 1 main event in the IMC Sport Compacts here at Cottage Grove Speedway. Most top 5s is Kerry Cooper in the 18K. Keep an eye on him. He's running deep right now. He has 11 total top 5s. Brad Moffitt second on the list with 9. Ricky Ashley, Barry Cannon tied with 7 each. And a tie for 5th between Michael Kennerly and Brad Martin. For the top 10s, leading that category is Brad Martin with 15 top 10s and 15 starts. Kerry Cooper is 13, Barry Cannon 11, Brad Moffitt, Jeremy DeGroot tied with 9 each, and a 3-way tie between Ricky Ashley, Michael Kennerly, and Bernie Bryant with 8. And the last category counted in starts, it's a tie between Brad Martin and Barry Cannon, 15 each for the most career starts here in this class. Kerry Cooper has 14. Cole Trissel has 12, along with Kimmy Cannon. That is a tie for 4th place. And 3-way tie for 6 between Jeremy DeGroot, Michael Kennerly, Bernie Bryant, 10 each. 2021, 589 drivers going into last night have competed in at least one Mach 1 IMCA Sport Compact feature in the entire country. It's a tie for the most wins. This is up to Friday night, not counting last night's action across the Speedway Motors IMCA weekly racing program tracks. Sean Leisure of Texas and Ken Sandberg have 5 wins each. Josh Workmeister of Arizona, Billy Ayers Jr. of Arizona, Jacob Schwab and Kane Malberg, a four-way tie for third. And there's actually several drivers that have managed to get 3 wins. 149 races, 90 different winners. And as mentioned, Sean Leisure and Ken Sandberg have the most. Steve Rojas of Waxahachie, Texas, had the point lead for the Mach 1 Sport Compacts on the national scene for much of the season. However, at least for the last few weeks. However, Tyler Feeblecorn of Creston, Iowa, recently going to the top of the Mach 1 Sport Compacts points table. Sean Leisure resides third, Frank Lackey fourth, Trent Reed fifth. That was going into Friday night's action, as they're going to put the 19 of Madeline Ashley on the hook. So we're going to have a little bit of a delay here. Bernie Bryant, Brad Moffitt, Jack Vicari, Tiffany Towns, and Casey Scott is the top 5 running order. Behind them, Brad Martin, then it's Joe Miracle, followed by Theron Trissel, Joel Hazen. And you've got the 1K Barry Cannon. Kerry Cooper runs in position number, that's going to be 11th, Jim Simmons, Ray Bloom, Michael Cockerline, Andrew Langan, Ricky Ashley, Rex Eckley Jr., the 46 of James Bedford, Bruce Miller in the 55M, and 19K Kimmy Cannon is the last car in the lead lap. The 75 of Rich Dickinson is the last car in the lead lap. They feature a 24 hours a day fuel station. Welton Welt Incorporated has been a decades-long sponsor and supporter of Cottage Grove Speedway. They feature a 24 hours a day fuel station serving Pacific Pride, TCH, Comdata, Voyager, and Ride Express card holders, as well as many local customers. In addition, Welt Elements offers the best home and patio products such as hearths, stoves, generators, and much more. Since 1968, William J. Welt has been delivering home heating oil, installing new stoves in homes and businesses in Cottage Grove and the surrounding areas. They are also the authorized Rocket Brown Racing Fuel wholesale distributor for the state of Oregon and sell 76 lubricants in bulk and package stock. Also check out the Fuel & Go station at I-5 exit 199 in Coburg for gas, diesel, and propane needs. Discount Heating Oil is Eugene and Springfield's oil dealer. They have low prices, signature brands of heating oil, a large delivery area, service and repair available. Call today at 541-942-2631 to get more quality for less. Todd's Auto Body has been a strong supporter of racing at Cottage Grove Speedway for many years. They've been providing reliable and professional auto body services for over 3 decades. Their auto body shop serves Springfield and the surrounding areas with their skilled, experienced, and reliable technicians. If you've been in an accident and need repair from damage or the normal wear and tear of your vehicle, bring it to Todd's Auto Body. Their prices are competitive, and their work is guaranteed to get the best results for the best. All right, looks like we are going to be going green this time by Delaware double file restart with Bernie Bryan in the front. Brad Moffitt, good restart. Underneath Jack Vicari now going on the attack, trying to overtake the 37 of Bernie Bryant. Jack Vicari is third. Fourth is Tiffany Towns. Fifth, Brad Martin. Five down, and we've got 39 to go. 46 of James Bedford still smoking pretty good. Brad Martin in the top 5, running 6th is Theron Trissel, 7th Casey Scott, 8th is Joe Miracle, 9th Barry Cannon, Joel Hazen still trying to stay in the top 10. We have a car sliding into the infield, looks like out of harm's way, so we're going to keep this one under green flag racing conditions. It's the 19K of Kimmy Cannon. No caution, 7 down, 37 to go. Brad Martin gets around Tiffany Towns to move into 4th. Kimmy Cannon gets it fired back up, but looks like is going to continue to stay in the infield. Brad Moffitt trying to get around the outside of Bernie Bryant. They have some lap traffic to deal with as they go into the first and second corners. Moffitt right on the heels, and oh my, evasive action of Bernie Bryant. He dives down low. It's going to allow Brad Moffitt to get in the front. Moffitt not out of the woods as he's dealing with the 18 of Melissa Abston. New race leader on the lap number 9, Brad Moffitt. Former Hornet champion here, Brad Moffitt, will take control of the top place position on lap number 9. Kimmy Cannon, the 19K, back on the racetrack, right in front of your leaders. Brad Moffitt and company. Bernie Bryant second. Third is up for grabs between the 9 of Jack Vicari and the 22 of Bradley Martin. Fifth is Tiffany Towns. Theron Trissel still running sixth. Seventh is Casey Scott. Eighth, Joe Miracle. Ninth, Barry Cannon. 10th, Joel Hazen. Then it's Kerry Cooper, Jim Simmons, Ray Bloom, Michael Cockerline, Andrew Langan, Ricky Ashley, Rex Eckley Jr., Bruce Miller, and the 75 of Ryan Dickinson, the rest of the running order. Lap traffic already playing. Oh no, upside down on the front straightaway. It's Kimmy Cannon. Kimmy Cannon getting upside down on the front straightaway in the 19K, and we go red, and she is keeping the car running and informing the race official she's all good. She just wants to race, although right front tire is flat, among other things. Notably a damaged roof as we take a look on the Dirtable TV speed shot cam. Might have had some help from behind and hit some of that inside berm where the kart track, where it transitions from the quarter mile track to the kart track, and just up and over. Kimmy Cannon had spent a bit of time in the infield after getting sideways shortly after the restart, I think. 11 laps are down, by the way, 33 to go. Your race leader since lap 9, Brad Moffitt. So that is the second stoppage of this race. And 33 to go. Top 5 is the same drivers, but a little bit different as far as who is in what spots. Brad Moffitt, Bernie Bryant, Jack Vicari, Brad Martin, Tiffany Towns. Theron Trissel restarts 6th, Casey Scott 7th, Joe Miracle 8th, Barry Cannon 9th, and Joel Hazen 10th. Todd's Auto Body has been a strong supporter of racing at Cottage Grove Speedway for many years. They've been providing reliable and professional auto body services for over 3 decades. Their auto body shop serves Springfield and the surrounding areas with their skilled, experienced, and reliable technicians. If you've been in an accident and need repair from damage or the normal wear and tear of your vehicle, bring it to Todd's Auto Body. Their prices are competitive, and their work is guaranteed to get the best results for the best price. Call today at 541-746-7445 or visit their location at 2380 Main Street in downtown Springfield. Todd's Auto Body, once again, is the class sponsor for the Todd's Auto Body Sprint Cars. A proud supporter of the IMCA weekly racing program, Speedway Motors has been committed to providing a broad selection of high-quality, affordable automotive parts delivered quickly, efficiently, and without any hassles since 1952. Their products and expert advice are available to customers by calling 1-800-979-0122, online at speedwaymotors.com, or at their retail stores in Lincoln, Nebraska, and Tulsa, Arizona.
Stealth Recovering and Towing offers a wide variety of towing, recovery, and roadside assistance services. Operating 24 hours a day, emergency services includes lockouts, tire change, fuel delivery, parking enforcement, long-distance towing, and incident management. For more information, call 541-668-0330 or visit their Facebook page. The Pink House of Cottage Grove specializes in burgers, fries, pit barbecue, ice-cold beer, and a selection of hot drinks and ice-cold ice cream. In addition, they feature lotto games on site with a friendly family atmosphere.
All right, set to go green, exiting turn number 4. Next time by. Brad Moffitt just has 2 feature starts. A couple weeks ago, May 15th, he finished 3rd. His first race was on April 10th. He finished 2nd. Only one more spot better as far as podium finishes, and that's the spot that he currently resides in. 11 down, 33 laps remaining, and we get this one back and away. Jack Vicari trying to make it past the 37 of Bernie Bryant. Bernie Bryant says nay, as the 22, Bradley Martin on the offense here, trying to get around the 9 of Vicari for 3rd. Bernie Bryant sticking to the rear bumper of the 65 of Brad Moffitt to make it a close race for the lead. Tiffany Towns still 5th. Joe Miracle in the 11, battling with Theron Trissel in the 5T for 6. Almost a 3-car battle. 3-car battle for 5th as Miracle goes off the top. He's going to cycle outside of the top 10, I believe, is running in position number 7 is the 1K Barry Cannon. Then it's Kerry Cooper, Joel Hazen, Casey Scott. Then you've got Joel Miracle side by side between Ricky Ashley and the E3 of Ray Bloom. There's just exciting action all over the racetrack. Behind Bloom and Ashley, you've got the 74 Andrew Langen, 439 Michael Cockerline. Side by side, it's almost like we're coming to the green flag on an original start. That's how close the action is between several of these drivers. Miracle nearly gets in the front straightaway wall as he almost goes 3 wide with Ray Bloom and Andrew Langen. Bernie Bryant trying to set something up as he goes to the inside, trying to make it side by side for the race lead. But it'll be Moffitt still holding on to position number 1. Same story with Bradley Martin as he has unsuccessfully, as of right now, tried to get around the 9 of Jack Vicari. Vicari holding on to 3rd is 3 wide on the back straightaway, and that is for position. Andrew Langen, Ray Bloom, Joel Hazen, and Andrew Langen moving forward in that black number 74. You've got a lot of diversity as far as racing resumes in this one as we go side by side for the race lead. Brad Moffitt shows the way. 18 laps complete, 26 to go. You've got former Hornet champions. You've got former street stock champions. You've got former sportsman champions, former late model champions, former sprint car champions, all scattered across the field. And now deep, heavy traffic. Brad Moffitt and Bernie Bryant going to have to make some split-second decisions as they've approached the back ends of the 89 of Jim Simmons and the 11 of Joe Miracle. 55 Emma Bruce Miller and the 78 W Joel Hazen immediately in front of them as Brad Moffitt tries to be the butter and the biscuit between Jim Simmons and Bruce Miller. And oh my, looked like Miller and Moffitt briefly getting into one another. Bradley Martin has moved up to 3rd. In the red, white, in the blue, white, and red 22, and trying to close in on the 37 of Bernie Bryant. 4th, Jack Vicari. 5th is Tiffany Towns. 6th, Theron Trissel. As Brad Moffitt tries to get past the white 89 of Jim Simmons, he's going to make that pass, and the 78W Joel Hazen, his next victim to place a lap down. Bernie Bryant in the black and yellow 37 trying to close in on your leader, but he's got 3 lap cars to deal with and 1.289 seconds the time difference as the 22 Brad Martin is going after your second place driver Bernie Bryant. Bryant trying to slice through the lap traffic. Here comes Bradley Martin in car number 22 as he's going to make the pass around the outside of Bernie Bryant. Can't quite complete it as Bernie Bryant says, "Un moment, s'il vous plaît." The 22 of Bradley Martin goes door to door with the 37 of Bernie Bryant still for second as Brad Moffitt continues to build that lead. Bernie Bryant, karate chop action coming at corner number 4, able to keep back the 22 of Martin. 4th is Vicari. Theron Trissel in the 5T now trying to pounce on the 24 of Tiffany Towns to move into 5th. 24 laps complete. Now make it 25 down. 19 to go. Brad Martin has held on to the top spot since lap number 9. 1 lap car between 1st and 2nd. There are 3 cars immediately right in front of Brad Moffitt, and they are 3 wide, all racing for position. You've got the 75 of Rich Dickinson, the 2 of Rex Eckley Jr., 439 of Michael Cockerline. Cockerline's going to get dispatched first by the 65 of Moffitt. Now Moffitt trying to figure a way around the 75 of Dickerson and the 2 of Eckley. Brad Martin in car number 22 trying to catch back up with the 37 of Bernie Bryant. Bryant has caught up to within a second of your race leader, Brad Moffitt. Moffitt this time around is going to be 16 laps away from the victory as they almost go 4 wide out of 4. Moffitt to the inside of Rex Eckley Jr. And the lap traffic continues to come into play, as well as continues to come into the picture for your race leader, Brad Moffitt. Bernie Bryant, monster run on the bottom, almost making it side by side as Brad Moffitt comes up on the E3 of Ray Bloom and nearly gets in the front straightaway wall. Bernie Bryant goes to the inside. He takes over the top spot, and we may have a lead change here on lap number 30. Trying to complete lap number 30 is something breaking on the 18K of Kerry Cooper, and he quickly exits the racetrack but is not completely able to get in the pits. We're going to stay green. Thought we were going to go yellow. Lead change for lap 30 as Bernie Bryant reclaims the top spot. And just as I say that, yellow comes out. There's something busted on the 18K of Kerry Cooper. That was right in front of your leaders. Bernie Bryant captures the lead on lap 30. And reverting the last completed lap, we have 30 laps down, 14 to go. How about it, race fans? For this one, this IMCA Sport Compact Bonanza, 44 laps of IMCA Sport Compact action. The Froggy 44 in tribute to the late Mel Walker. Bernie Bryant leads. Brad Moffitt is second. Brad Martin is third. Jack Vicari fourth. Tiffany Towns fifth. Some thick traffic that these drivers have managed to negotiate, and there's still a possibility if this thing goes from green to checkered in the last 14 laps, lap traffic most definitely can come back into play again. Bernie Bryant won the season opener here on April 3rd, finished 12th on April 10th. They went back-to-back, actually swept the weekend May 7th and May 8th here at Cottage Grove Speedway. His last two runs, though, he finished 9th on the 15th, and then not last night, but the previous Saturday, was 16th for his worst finish of 2021. He's looking to rebound in a big way, and as of right now, he has done so. In the original starting lineup, Bernie Bryant was 6th. The E3, Ray Bloom, is a lap down. 65, Brad Moffitt, second. Then the 2 of Rex Eckley Jr., a lap down. 22, Brad Martin is third. You've got the 75 of Rich Dickinson. He is a lap down, as is the 18, Melissa Abston. 439, Michael Cockerline is a lap down. That is the 11 of Joe Miracle. 89, Jim Simmons. 78W of Joel Hazen. 55M, Bruce Miller. 2, 4, 6, 7 lap cars between third and fourth place. Jack Vicari is fourth in the number 9. Then Tiffany Towns fifth. 6th is Theron Trissel. Casey Scott 7th. 8th is the 1K of Barry Cannon. 9th in the 13J, Ricky Ashley. Last car on the lead lap is the 74. He scored in 10th place, Andrew Langen. Well, there's going to be some exciting action fourth on back as they've got a whole boatload of cars to deal with in the neighborhood of, looks like, 9 lap cars between them and the leader. It's going to be some elbows up action, to say the least, as green flag comes out again. Somebody's smoking right away, and it looks like maybe leaking some fluid. I think it's the 5T of Theron Trissel. Nonetheless, we stay green, and both Brad Moffitt and Brad Martin are quickly able to get around the lap cars that separated them and your leader, Bernie Bryant. Bryant checks out and already opened up a second lead as we are 13 laps away from the drop of the checkered flag. Tiffany Towns has worked her way up into fourth. Running in fifth is Barry Cannon, the 1K. 4 wide down the back straightaway is Casey Scott. Oh, no, upside down. Violent crash. That's Joe Miracle in car number 11. Red flag coming out. Second time the red flag has came out. Getting word that Joe Miracle is reporting he's okay. That is good news to hear. Vicious barrel roll flip down the back straightaway, or pardon me, into turn 3 as here we look. Miracle just went off the top briefly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Well, landed on his hood, and pieces just scattering all over the place. Casey Scott got briefly clipped by Melissa Abston, and he was able to pitch it sideways and keep it rolling, and Miracle went off the top, and he just kind of hit the sweet spot off of the cushion of the third corner, and it hooked him over. Bernie Bryant, Brad Moffitt, Brad Martin, Tiffany Towns, Barry Cannon will be the restart order of your top 5. That is the 4th stoppage of this race. Second time it has been due to a red flag incident. Maximus Unlimited is once again the souvenir booth sponsor here at Cottage Grove Speedway. Check out deals on last year's merchandise, and when it gets a little chilly, that is your warm beverage destination for hot coffee and hot chocolate. Maximus Unlimited Design and Supply is your destination for your embroidery, screen printing, and promotional needs. Located in Eugene, Maximus Unlimited can help you spread the word about your business, upcoming event, or whatever you would like. Making sure you get the best deal, they are not only fast, they also match their competition when it comes to prices. Call today at 541-349-1288 or visit maxiun.com for more information to receive a quote. While on their website, be sure and check out their design studio to generate a rough draft of a t-shirt you would like to create. That's Maximus Unlimited.
RockAuto.com ships auto parts and body parts from over 300 manufacturers to customer stores worldwide, all at warehouse prices. Since its founding in 1999, RockAuto.com has been committed to liberating information hidden behind the auto part store counters and making auto parts affordable. Check out their extensive selection catalog online at RockAuto.com.
Royal Core Custom Grill and Truck Parts is the class sponsor of the IMCA Northern Sport Mods. Since 2009, they have been designing and building the best custom performant grills on the market. Today, Royal Core is the industry leader in custom grills for Chevy, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Jeep, Nissan, and Toyota trucks. They also make performance-grade headache racks as well as custom emblems and hitch covers. Call them today at 541-343-3643. Visit their location at 120 Cleveland Street in Eugene, or visit them online at royallycore.com. Looking to catch that big IMCA race that you've always wanted to see? Wanting to see how your favorite driver is doing out of town? Then look no further than IMCA.tv. IMCA.tv provides race fans with some of the best dirt track racing pay-per-view events in the country. Watch every lap of the storied Speedway Motors IMCA Super Nationals presented by Casey's General Stores live from Boone Speedway. Watch the historic Harris Clash at Deer Creek Speedway, as well as dozens of other events, including the IMCA.tv Winter Nationals from Cocopah Speedway and the home of where IMCA all started, Benton County Speedway in Vinton, Iowa. Whether it's at home, in the race shop, or on the road, IMCA.tv has you covered. IMCA.tv, where America comes to watch racing.
Giant Burger Restaurant of Springfield has been serving the best burgers in town for over 60 years. It's the home of the famous 2-pound burger and the 5-pound challenge. They also have old-fashioned Umpqua milkshakes, welcomes to-go orders, and have lotto games available. Located in downtown Cresswell, Farmlands Market is your friendly, locally owned, independent grocery store and deli. Whether you are looking for fresh produce, grocery, wine and beer, meat, dairy, or a meal from our delicious custom deli, they have whatever you need. Check out their local brands and support Oregon's small businesses. You can view their deli menu or order your curbside pickup at farmlandsmarket.com. Dots Trophy Shop is once more the Trophy Dash sponsor here at Cottage Grove Speedway. A longtime sponsor and supporter of local racing, Dot Trophy Shops are your go-to destination for awards and trophies for your events, sports teams, workplace, and more.
Well, continuing to clean up the wreckage in Turn 3, don't forget Kids Night is next Saturday. So 6 days away? We're going to be right back to racing action here on the quarter mile here at Cottage Grove Speedway. kids night. It'll be kids 12 and under getting the races for free, and we're going to be giving a whole slew of bikes. So if you are looking for something to be cruising around the neighborhood in, but you don't have a bicycle or maybe you outgrew one, it's a great chance to win one. As several drivers and businesses donate bicycles for this great event, 360 Sprints, IMC Modifieds, Rolly Core, IMC Northern Sport Mods, Street Stocks, IMC Sport Compacts, all on the card. The driver running in fourth place, Tiffany Towns, is doing a masterful job. Started the year out finishing 8th on April 3rd, was 10th on April 10th, then finished 7th on May 7th. Then May 8th, she finished 10th, but it was a rough night. Had a vicious crash in turns 3 and 4 where she got upside down. Took the week off, came back on May 22nd, so just a little over a week ago, and posted her first top 5 finish of the season. And looking to better that finish here tonight if she finishes in 4th. Brad Martin is the point leader for both KMJ Performance, Oregon State, and local track points. We mentioned that. Kerry Cooper enters the week in 2nd. Bernie Bryant 3rd. Andrew Lang in 4th. And a tie for, running in 5th in points, it's Barry Cannon. 31 laps have been credited complete. We've got 13 to go. Your leader since lap number 30, Bernie Bryant. Bryant led 6 laps from lap 2 to lap 9, and then Brad Moffitt led lap number 9 to lap 29. So Brad Moffitt restarts 2nd. Brad Martin is 3rd. You've got 2, 4, 6 lap cars between 3rd and 4th place. Tiffany Towns. The driver that is running 5th is the 1K Barry Cannon. There's 2 lap cars between Cannon and Towns. Green is out. Here we go. We'll see if this is the final restart of the night. Good restart for the 22 of Brad Martin, able to get around the 65 of Brad Moffitt. Moffitt trying to regain 2nd place. Moffitt and Martin, they get together. We stay green as Martin somehow holds on to 2nd place. Brad Moffitt is 3rd. Here comes Barry Cannon. He's sideways, but he able to course correct. He was trying to get underneath Tiffany Towns for 4th place. 3 wide for 4th, down the back straightaway between Jack Vicari, Andrew Langen, and the 1K of Barry Cannon. Andrew Langen, who started this one in 19th, is already up to position number 5. And now trying to catch up with the 24, Tiffany Townsend moving to 4th. 2nd place up for grabs again. Brad Moffitt and Brad Martin nearly door to door as they come across the front straightaway. 34 down, 10 to go. Bernie Bryant has checked out. 2.377 seconds is the gap between those two. And you've got Brad Martin, Brad Moffitt, and 5 lap cars between 3rd place and 4th place. 74 of Andrew Langen is on the hunt for position number 4. Barry Cannon 6th, and it's Jack Vicari 7th. Casey Scott is 8th. Theron Trissel 9th. And that is it as far as the lead lap cars are concerned. 8 to go. And what's really helping Bernie Bryant out, he doesn't know it, he's not conscious of this, but it's that battle for 2nd between Brad Martin and Brad Moffitt. Those 2 drivers racing each other hard for the runner-up spot has allowed Bernie Bryant to open up the gap to 3.655 seconds. Andrew Langen now running in 4th as he was able to get around Tiffany Towns. Towns is faded back, looks like, to 7th. Barry Cannon 5th. Jack Vicari 6th. Then it's Towns in the 24. Casey Scott, Theron Trissel. They are battling for position number 8. That's the last, there's 9 cars left on the lead lap. Bernie Bryant will get around Melissa Abston as there is some lap traffic, but only 5 laps to go for Bernie Bryant. Melissa Abston, the 18, is down another lap. That is the one and only car in between 1st and 2nd, and the gap has grown to 4.204 seconds. On the back straightaway, Rich Dickinson off the pace. He is able to limp off of the racetrack. That will keep us under green flag racing conditions. And we are now just 3 laps away from the drop of the checkered flag. Oh no, Michael Cockerline hard in the front straightaway wall. He keeps all 4 on the floor. Bernie Bryant, the 37, up on the high side is, oh my, Bryant nearly in the back straightaway wall as Michael Cockerline will come to a halt. That is our 5th yellow, or 5th stoppage of this race. Michael Cockerline nearly creamed the front straightaway wall. He got a little piece of it, but it wasn't as disastrous as it could have been, and tried to get off of the racetrack. Definitely, as you noticed, was off the pace. "41 laps complete, 3 to go. Late race restart coming up. Bernie Bryant had checked out to 4.5 seconds over second place Brad Martin. Brad Martin and Brad Moffitt were battling so hard for second that allowed Bryant to just take off. As here's the replay on Dirt Oval TV. Oh my goodness. As he makes contact with the right rear, the left rear just goes shooting up in the air. The rear end goes shooting up in the air. And it looked like the right rear was holding air. So I don't know if he had a flat tire or if the rear end busted, what exactly happened. It looks like he's able under his own power. He is not pulling off the racetrack. He is determined to finish this one out. There's just 9 cars left on the lead lap. Bernie Bryant is the leader of those 9. We'll see if Cockerline this time around has something wrong with the... No. Oh, he's got a flat right front tire. So Bernie Bryant leads, Brad Martin second, Brad Moffitt third, Melissa Abston a lap down, as is the E3 Ray Bloom, the 89 Jim Simmons. Then you've got 4th place in the 74, Andrew Langen. Rex Eckley Jr. is a lap down. 5th is the 1K of Barry Cannon. 6th, Jack Vicari. 7th is Tiffany Towns. 8th, Casey Scott. And then you've got the silver and black 5T of Theron Trissel scored in 9th. Trying to get the attention of the 439 of Michael Cockerline, but there is a flat right front. And I think he's got the attention, and he's quickly pulling off the track. 41 of 43 have been completed. Bernie Bryant trying to pick up win number 4 in 7 races that we've had this year. Green flag going to wave this time by when they exit turn number 4. Green is out, and we're going to get this one back underway. Two away from the drop of the checkered flag. Brad Martin still second. Brad Moffitt is third. Barry Cannon has worked his way up to 4th. He's gotten around Andrew Langen. Langen getting bottled up behind some lap cars, and Jack Vicari goes back in the top 5 in car number 9. Casey Scott in the K30. Casey Scott off the top of turns 1 and 2. And we'll see if he needs some assistance. I didn't see what happened there. Casey Scott restarted in 8th and had been battling with Theron Trissel. So that'll be the 6th slowdown of this race. .42 down. 2 to go. So Bernie Bryant, your leader. Brad Martin second. Third is Brad Moffitt. 2 lap cars between third and fourth. Barry Cannon, the 1K, has scored fourth. Fifth is Andrew Langen, as Jack Vicari and him were battling hard. We revert to the last completed lap. And if you can hear the whop, 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 that's the E3 of Ray Bloom. Flat left front tire. So Casey Scott on the hook, goes back into the pit area. Andrew Langen is fifth, sixth Jack Vicari, seventh is the 24, Tiffany Towns. And last car on the lead laps, credited with eighth place at this moment, is the 5T Theron Trissel. Everyone else is at least a lap down. 2 away from the drop of the checkered flag. We'll see if this is the final restart of the main event. The Froggy 44 ran in tribute to Mel Walker. First time it has been ran with the IMCA Sport Compacts. Turn 4, they receive the green. Here we go. Bryant has been masterful when coming back to green flag action. White flag. Oh, trouble. Tire and wheel disconnecting. That's Barry Cannon. This one may not be over as we were expecting the white flag. White flag comes out. Barry Cannon, and my goodness, the tire and wheels went all the way in turn, and it's actually turning into turn 4. Bernie Bryant in the 37. Bernie Bryant's going to hit this rogue tire. Is he evasive action? He will win it. Brad Martin second. Brad Moffitt third, fourth Jack Vicari. Andrew Langen finishes fifth. And the tire and wheel, I'm not sure if we're going to credit that as a complete lap, but it went from turns 1 and 2 down the back straightaway, turned into 3, turned into 4, and it's still rolling. Holy Toledo. Well, it finally fell over. What a wild and crazy weekend it's been. That was Barry Cannon. That's so unfortunate for him because he was running fifth at the time of the restart. And I believe that was his left front tire and wheel disconnecting. Although Cannon's car called it quits, the tire said no and was going to finish the race for him. So this is your unofficial finishing order. Bernie Bryant, Brad Martin, Brad Moffitt, Jack Vicari, Andrew Lang in the top 5. Tiffany Towns, 6th. Theron Trissel, 7th. Rex Eckley Jr., 8th. Jim Simmons, 9th. 10th, Ray Bloom. 11th, Joel Hazen. Barry Cannon, 12th. Casey Scott, 13th. Michael Cockerline, 14th. Melissa Abston, 15th. Rich Dickinson is going to be credited with 16. Ricky Ashley, 17th. Joe Miracle, 18th. Bruce Miller, 19th. Kerry Cooper, 20th. James Bedford, 21st. Kimmy Cannon, 22nd. Madeline Ashley, 23rd. We've got one more race remaining, and that's going to be the senior sprints. 15 laps in distance, 3 cars.